Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is City of Villains on the Rebirth server. We are with Nightmare Lass, our level 34 Mastermind with 2.5 million XP earned, half a million to go to get to level 35 and our next power and 138.7 million infamy. So I have just gotten to level 34. I finished our broker, who was Isabel the Knife, and she gave me a choice of contacts. I believe this one, who is Hard Luck, is one of the older contacts. Before we start that, let's just review what I did. I added a slot to World of Pain. I added a slot to Rune of Protection, and I added, finally, a slot to Teleport Foe to give us a second accuracy on it, because I got tired of it always missing the orange cons. So we should be able to hit them a lot better now. Eventually we'll get a triple recharge on these two. And I thought, at some point, I think we probably want to add recharge enhancers to Soothe. Since we've got this one 6-slotted, we probably should 6-slot that one. Not a priority because I use Nullify Pain more than I use Soothe, but we do want to do that eventually so we can heal our pets. Things are going pretty well in terms of enhancements. We do have some SOs on our pool powers, and we have a couple of SOs left on our secondary. But our primary is entirely inventioned, and we should have most of our stuff as invention enhancements. By the time we get to around level 37 or 38, they'll be level 40 inventions. It's just basically a matter of waiting until we get the right salvage and the right recipes. So we're going to talk to Hard Luck, and he says the name's Hard Luck, and that's just what I bring. You stick with me, and we'll make sure no one goes home happy. Sound all right to you? Well, as long as I'm not the one that's not going home happy. So Nightmare Lass, is it? Never heard of you? Hey, I'm level 34. I've been doing a lot of stuff. You should have heard of me. Now, don't get touchy. We here in St. Marshall see a lot of action. You help us out, and I can cut you in for a piece. Start off, we've got ourselves a Tsu warrior up to no good in the Golden Giza. He's cleared 600 G's worth of craps this week alone. Now, I don't know that he's cheating, and I don't much care. The point is to send a message. Let people know that if you mess with the casino will mess with you. I like this guy. So he wants me to go get Lucky Dragon. And where is that? Inside? Okay. Alright guys, so I don't know how long this episode is going to be. I'm having a migraine right now, so I'm okay. When I get migraines, I actually mostly get aches in my leg rather than headaches, although I do have somewhat of a headache. But I don't know how long I'm going to be able to wear the headphones, and so I'm just not really sure how long I'll be able to go. I'll do as much as I can, and then we will stop. Alright, so we're outside, and we're going to head to the mission. So as we go, I know I've been talking about playing other games. I finally bit the bullet and bought Planet Zoo. I thought about Planet Coaster, but that's an older game, and I thought Planet Zoo would test my computer's graphics card a little bit better. Computer handles it pretty well. I actually shot a single episode and wasn't really happy with the episode because I really didn't know what I was doing, and although I'm perfectly happy to learn on camera with you guys, it was just a little rough. And I probably should have paused it in some places. And so I think I'm going to probably reshoot that first video. But yeah, I'll be making some Planet Zoo videos and posting them and see if people like it. There are a couple different modes of gameplay. There's a franchise mode where you're trying to open a bunch of zoos all over the world, using the money from one zoo to finance the opening of another and so forth. And then there's career mode where you just go into different zoos and you're trying to basically improve them, and the scenarios get harder and harder. And then there's also some sort of a challenge mode. So a lot of different ways to play. There's also sandbox, which I probably won't do on screen because it's just going to be a lot of mucking around. I love making really cool three-dimensional cities, villages, towns, amusement parks. I like doing that kind of stuff. City skylines, roller coaster tycoon. I always like stuff like that. So hopefully I'll have a lot of fun doing it. And if you want to join me, you can. And if you're not interested in Planet Zoo, of course, feel free not to. Alright, let's test out our newfound double-slotted teleport foe. Nope, still missed. Just great. Yeah, that power is very unreliable. Which of course makes it very hard to rely on. Alright, let's heal up our little one. What are we doing over there? There we go. And now we'll attack this guy. So these are blue ink men. They cast slowing powers. I think they drain your speed. Sort of kinetics. And they speed themselves up. That's what all that, like, whispering sound is. So, yeah, they're going to drain our minions and make them slower. That's alright. Let's go ahead and put some Mez defense on Curly. I did put the purples up, right? Yes, I did. Okay, that's these two. The purple buffs, these two, this one here and here. So the yellows are no problem, the oranges are a little tougher. They're debuffing our guys, but it's nothing we can't handle. Let's give Curly a little bit more damage. And I may take the accuracy if I want to teleport somebody to me. We really don't need endurance. So get rid of those. These guys I shouldn't need the buff. Should be able to get a yellow over here. Yep. That's a perfect pull. We got one guy and the second one came and nobody else did. That's exactly what you want when you do a pull. Divide and conquer. And there are the other two members of the spawn. Don't even see us there. Okay, so we need to beat Lucky Dragon and his guards. My guess is he'll be pretty far in, so I'm not going to wander around down here because I doubt he'll be over there. Let's try another orange pull. That one we hit. And he's dead before the other guy can even get over here. Give Carly a little more damage. And you can see there's some guys upstairs, but they didn't even notice us. Go get them. Self-mow out. He's a little bit hurt. And that, I think, is the first time I used my whip on the new computer. Or one of the first, because I hardly ever use it anymore. Curly takes some more buff. And let's go ahead and do the accuracy and bring in another orange. Main reason I'm pulling these guys is because I don't know what's around the corners. And they seem to come in spawns of 4. Which my minions can handle, but I don't know where the other spawns are, and so just as an abundance of caution, plus I want to try out my new enhancement slot on this new power. So far it is hitting okay. Missed the first time, but we've been doing okay since. There's the second half of that spawn. And one more. I don't know if Lucky Dragon's going to be just a regular boss or an elite boss. We'll have to see. Got him again. Nice. And again, another good pull. We got 2 guys. Oh, no, we got a 3rd guy. But they came so slowly that we did divide them up a little bit. And that means that they really couldn't bring their numbers to bear at all. I love that AoE heal and watching all those green numbers float up. know where the big bad is. The big bad wolf. Is that him back there? No. And not there either. Let's go attack those guys. You can see our minions are doing quite well. All we've had is minions. We haven't fought a single Tsu lieutenant with no ancestor spirits and no sorcerers, which is very unusual for the Tsu. Usually you get a lot of those guys. And there's another hit. So now we've only really missed the oranges once, I think, this whole mission. It's pretty good. That's better than it used to be. So that extra accuracy enhancement's doing pretty well for us. I think one of the things that's really helpful for the demons is they do non-smashing, non-lethal damage. They do fire and cold, and those are not resisted as well as smashing and lethal are. So that definitely helps. There we go. Some guys upstairs. No. Come back down. Come back down. I don't want you up there. Back down. I'm gonna go up to teleport, but I don't want you guys coming up with me. There we go. One of the things a friend of mine used to do with teleport, like outside, is like go up really high somewhere and teleport a bad guy like out into the middle of nowhere and like watch him drop. I don't think it really did much, you know, because I don't think you can kill them by dropping them, but it was sort of fun to watch. Drop them off buildings and stuff. It was kind of cool. Drop them into the water. You know, doesn't drown them. They don't, you know, doesn't do anything like that. But it was just sort of fun to do to them. No glowies. We haven't found the boss yet. How much you want to bet he's going to be down here? And I just wasted all my time coming up here. But that's okay. It's been fun to fight this suit. I don't remember fighting Blue Inkman with Silver Phoenix or with my Stalker, Tiger Strike. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anybody over here. Oh, there's another section. No boss, but these guys are +1, so I bet that means that if the boss is anywhere back here, he's going to be +1 as well. I really like the design of the Tsu. They're another really cool faction. I think I mentioned this before in City of Heroes, that overall the faction design is quite good. The family, the Tsu, the Banished Pantheon, Circle of Thorns, they all have really good thematic designs. I quite like the fictional world that they created for this game. Alright, so the boss is over there. What we're going to see if we can do is pull the minion. you guys are going to come over here, and we're going to start buffing. So we'll give Curly Hell on Earth. Then I'll unleash World of Pain. I keep wanting to call it Word of Pain. And our Mez defense. Then we're going to try teleporting that guy over here. Got him. And I don't think the boss noticed. Alright guys, come with me. Go over there. And kill the boss. Now why did I order them to move first and then kill? Because I want them to go together. Right? I didn't want them to start shooting from a distance and then, like, get him one at a time. They are kicking his butt. Nice job, guys. Inspiration's full. That's good. And we got a clue. The clue says, in Hard Luck's request, we cut off the beard of the Tsu Warrior Lucky Dragon. It will serve as a trophy to remind people what happens when they get on the wrong side of the Golden Giza Casino. Out we go. Alright, that's pretty good. I feel alright. I think we can do one more mission and then I will stop. Let's go back to our contact, and I'll pause it here and I'll bring you back when we are with our contact. Alright guys, we're back. He says, nice beard, Nightmare Lass. Snazzy! When I show this around, people will get the message. You don't try to put one over on the Golden Giza. Not ever. If you like your reward, stick around. There's more money to be made. Yeah, I like my reward, so let's ask about another mission. He says, alright, Nightmare Lass, I've got a serious situation here. The video poker machines at the Giza, well, they're not always, how would you put it, honest? Yeah, shocking. They skew the odds a little in our favor. See? Yeah, just a little. Problem is, the programmers who made the games know it, and one of them's threatening to talk. You know what that means, Nightmare Lass? You've got to shut him up. Yep. We'll go kill him. And yes, we kill because we are Nightmare Lass. So let's head outside. We're going to just go out this way. Last time I thought we were going to go through the indoors to get to the mission door, but nah. Just needed to go outside. I'm going to use the teleport since I don't want to spend too long on this episode. The headache's starting to get at me. So hopefully I won't babble during this episode. I know at one point when I was having a horrible migraine and I was at work with my students, I think I started like not making any sense, and I had to just sort of sit down and you know, unfortunately it was a writing class, and that day they were scheduled to peer review, so I was like, guys, just peer review. And I just sat down and put my head in my hands, and they were like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm just having a migraine. That was a bad day. I got the migraine as I was driving into work. I started getting it. And we're going to have to kill this guy because he just aggroed to us. And I drove into work. I had to teach 3 classes that day. There really wasn't any easy way to get a sub. So I just had to muddle my way through and lecture 3 classes. And by the end of the day, I was absolutely destroyed. And that was like on I think it was a Monday. And I was miserable for the rest of the week. I mean, I had aches and pains all over the place for 3 or 4 days, and I wasn't really better till Friday. And I think it was because I pushed myself while having the migraine, walking around, teaching class, projecting my voice in the lecture hall, and things like that. So one of the things I've learned to do since then is when I get a migraine, I try not to do too much. So I don't think it's a big deal to sit here and talk for a little bit while I'm on the computer. But I'm not going to do any more than this one episode. And I might play a little Planet Zoo, but I'm not going to do an episode of it. I'll just fool around with it a little bit, try to get the hang of the controls, so that I can be a little bit better of a narrator when the time comes to film it. But yeah, I'm not feeling great, so one of the things I learned was to make sure I get rest, and plenty of it. So we're going to finish this mission, and then I will get some rest, and we'll stop for today. And hopefully I won't babble and make no sense along the way. Alright, let's see. We have to kidnap the programmer. Don't know where the programmer is going to be. It's not up there. He's probably down over here. But let's get these guys. Got him. It's quite nice. Come with me, guys. If that guy rests, we'll just let him come up to us while we finish these guys off. Why did that guy not aggro? That's weird. I was standing right here. He should have aggroed to me, if not to the pets. I mean, I don't have stealth on, but stealth doesn't cut the aggro distance that dramatically. I don't think. Alright. As you can see, my minions are doing just fine against +2 non-elite bosses. The main problem comes when they're fighting a +2 elite boss or even a +1 elite boss. Those guys are really tough. But except for them, our minions are okay. Oh, I should have given that to Curly. I was just trying to clear the space in my hotbar and my inspiration bar because I'd like to get some more luck or sturdy. Let's just go ahead and go in. We're doing really well against these guys. So I don't mind a little bit extra challenge. 1. And there was a res, so we're going to have to defeat 5 of them, essentially. That's 2. 3 to go. 3 down, 2 to go. Look how slowly they're moving, that's great. Last one. Unless one of them reses. There we go. Nice job, guys. You guys are just fine. Mo needs a little bit of healing, but everybody else is good. I always wonder what's in these crates. Can't open them, you can't find out. There's so many of them. Oh, there's an incorrect spawn. They're not supposed to spawn up there. But we can pull them down. Oh, he came down anyway. Took too long. Yeah, they're really not supposed to spawn up on top of the shelves like that. That's incorrect. Incorrect behavior, I guess, for the algorithm. Anybody gonna res? Guess not. Come with me, guys. Let's give Curly some accuracy. This is off in the final room. Let's see. And there is the programmer, looks like. Alright, so let's pull these guys over here first. Missed. Unfortunate. I'm gonna have to wait, because I don't want to go send my guys over there. There's a boss over here, so we want to fight him alone. Alright, let's go ahead and chow down on an accuracy, and that should improve it enough that we get him. Got him. Come around the side, guys. Alright, from here we should be alright. Good, the Champion Smasher came to us. That's what I like to see. And we should buff up Curly's Mez defense. We're going to give him Hell on Earth. Then we're going to do World of Pain. And Rune of Protection. And of course this guy had, these guys both had to Mez. Alright, I don't know if this teleport's gonna work, but we can try it. Probably the boss will come too. Yep. Get him. Man, I love watching all those green numbers go up. You can see how fast it recharges now. It's very quick, which is great. Now there'll probably be some ambushes on this guy once we save him, so I'm going to turn stealth off, and I'm going to have to stop flying as soon as we defeat this guy. Look how slow he's moving. He's trying to get away from this slow radius, and he just can't do it. Alright, he might res, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there he goes. Get him. Meanie. Yep. Curly got knocked all the way back over there. That's pretty bad. Let's go, Curly. Get him. He's just being pounded into oblivion. Alright, so I'm going to stop flying, because these guys can't fly, the hostages, and now we're going to run them out. Guys, that'll be the end of this episode, I think. I'm really starting to feel it now, so I do want to take a rest. Oh, this guy. These NPCs are so stupid. Come on. What I'd really like to do is put my pets away, but I can't because of this. Ambushes. Alright guys, why don't you move ahead of me. This way you don't interfere with the NPC. NPC, you coming? Alright, we should be okay now. This area is pretty large. Nope, he got lost again. I would like to go back in time and demand that whoever wrote the way these NPC lead-out missions work be fired. Because it's horrible. There's pure incompetence with the way they're programmed. I'm right here and he can't see me. It's just utter incompetence. And the idea that it never occurred to them that a Mastermind's pets would interfere with the lead-out, and that they should fix the algorithm before pushing it live because it wouldn't work with 1 in 5 characters, i.e. 1/5 of the archetypes. It's just such a mess. again. Still can't find me. This is all because he's getting hung up on my pets. Because I don't collide with them, but he does. And the easy way to fix that would have been to have him not collide with them. And then he would run right through and be able to follow me. Alright, folks. I think we're going to stop there. I will contact our contact this time, I guess. And then we will finish. I'll take care of Ziegler. Rest assured, he won't be babbling the Giza's secrets anymore. Did a good job, Nightmare Lass, and I won't forget it. You're exactly the kind of material I like to work with. Quick, efficient, and ruthless. Yes, she is all of those things. Alright, we're going to stop here, guys. I will see you next time. Until then, I am Scrapperlock, and this is City of Villains.